Hello, we're here today for the first installment in a series of videos we're going to do on issues facing corporate learning today. I'm Jim Hanlin from Best Training Resources, and today our topic's going to focus on learning technology today and some of the problems that people have. And we're focusing on really a transition question. There's an emerging learning platform that's coming out that has a number of different functions over the traditional learning management system that companies have used for years and years. The problem is that nobody really knows what to call this learning platform. Some people are calling it simply a learning platform. Some people are calling it a learning management system on steroids. Well, we went on LinkedIn several months ago and we posed a discussion question that said, what should we call the emerging new generation of learning platform? Because it's not an LMS anymore. And we don't want to call it an LMS. Buyers, corporation buyers, don't want to refer to it as an LMS because they're not really looking for an LMS. They're looking for a platform, a network, a system that has all of those same functionality that a learning management system has, but also incorporates new technologies that support collaboration, social networking, federated search, virtual training. So I put the question out there to the professionals about what should we call this. I got over 90 responses from people in the Chief Learning Officer magazine group on LinkedIn. By the way, for those of you who don't use LinkedIn, its value to you has significantly increased with the groups that are formed now. There's over 25,000 people in this group, and it's really made up of professionals. So I value the input that we got, and the responses were pretty wide. And what we were trying to do was to come up with a term, and hopefully also an acronym that would help us remember it, that would be memorable, okay, so that when you said, okay, it's X, you'd know what it is. So we really were trying to find terminology that would tell us, okay, to whom is this learning application, this technology directed? Is it directed towards individuals? Is it directed towards groups? Is it directed towards organizations? Is that what we want in the terminology? And what is the function of the platform? Is it learning, performance, productivity, integration, social networking? And what does it do? Does it manage? Learning management system management was a very important part of that. Is that what the new generation of learning management system does? Is it still management, or is it improvement? Is it integration? Is it optimization? And what is it? Is it a platform? Is it a network? Is it a system? Is it a cloud-based application? Is it software as a service? We need to find the term that will allow us to answer those questions. So some of the things that people came up with, just to give you an idea. We've got competency management system. We've got integrated learning system. We've got organizational performance support system. We've got learning solutions platform. We've got smart learning system. We've got productivity optimization platform. So, these were the kind of inputs we were getting from people. Just a combination of terms that they strung together to try to describe those four things that I think need to be answered in the term that we use for this new generation of LMS. To whom it is directed, what is its goals and its functions, what does it do, and really what is it? So, after looking at all of the different inputs from people, our next step is going to be to select one term about and try to promote that, try to coin that phrase so that buyers know what it is that they're talking to suppliers, learning technology suppliers about, and learning technology suppliers know what it is that they can communicate freely to buyers out there, that their platform is more than the traditional LMS, that it does include all of these other functions. So I picked 4. I'm not going to pick one, I picked 4. And what we're going to do from this point on is that we're going to take those 4 and we're going to try to see if we can get a consensus or close to a consensus on one. The first one is Performance Optimization Platform. By the way, if you look at the acronym, that's POP. I like the acronym. And performance meaning it's more than learning, okay? And I hate to take learning out of the equation because that's what we're all about. But performance is more than learning, and the new platforms do more than learning. They do support social networking. They do support collaboration. They do support access to particular resources. So, and it's all about performance, all about employee performance, performance for customers, performance for supply chain people, for channel partners. So I like the word performance. And you'll see some of the others that I have include learning. But optimization, what does that mean? That means that what we're really trying to do is provide a system whereby we'll be able to optimize, make best we can our performance. And a platform meaning, you know, it's something that will launch a number of different kinds of applications. That's pretty much what the software platform talks about. So POP's my first one, Performance Optimization Platform. The second one is Integrated Performance Optimization Platform. Now, it's basically the same thing. I added the word integrated simply because it does connote all of the different kinds of applications that are involved in this new generation of learning platform, and then it puts them into one particular application, one particular platform. So it's an integrated platform. So it's an iPop, okay? You know, we're going to see whether people like POP or they want to extend it to iPop. The third is a unified performance optimization platform, and that's a UPOP. And unified, same thing. It's a matter of whether or not you like integrated or you like unified. But the unified work is really, again, the integration of a number of different applications in a platform. The other one is personal unified learning platform. And this brings in the idea, is this new generation of learning management system, is it more directed towards the individual, towards the enterprise, the organization, or towards a group? Well, in reality, you know, the more advanced are very personalized. It's not unlike when you go on to some of the sites on the internet where you buy certain products and it says, well, people who bought this item also bought this item and bought this item. It talks about the same kinds of thing. And you as a person, depending upon what your profile is entered in there, what groups you belong to, what job responsibilities you have, what career aspirations you have, it's going to personalize that experience for you and the resources that are available. So I think if we can come up with the right term, whether it's POP, UPOP, iPop, or the last one was PULP, Personal Unified Learning Platform, which, you know, all of those acronyms, by the way, will help people learn about it. So what I'm asking you to do, hopefully, you know, this is an issue that's important. I know it's important to a lot of people because we got a great response to it. To go to besttrainingresources.com, that's all one word, besttrainingresources.com. If you've got a question or if you want to comment, you know, use our contact information there, see how this is going. We're also going to put a poll on LinkedIn where we're going to ask people now to vote for these 4 choices, and then in one of our future installments we're going to go over and hopefully be able to coin the phrase for the new generation of learning platforms. Thanks for listening to our first video installment, and hope to see you back.